Fakes the drive, but steps back. Good rebound by Anthony. Slams it home for two. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. So that'll end the first quarter. New York's up by 1. Stay tuned for more Friday Night NBA presented by ESPN after this quarter break. So first quarter complete, about to begin quarter number 2. A little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, you're right, Mike. You know, sometimes you don't get a real good grasp on how the game's going to go, but it was well played by both teams. Close, competitive game.
NBA filled with stories of guys who came out of nowhere to get that big contract. How about Chris Middleton? Not a lot expected when he first came into the NBA. Now he's a big part of this team with a big contract.
Absolutely. Think about it. He was traded just a couple years ago, and no one knew if he was going to stick in the NBA. Now he's a multi-millionaire because of his great season last year, and he is a steadying force to a very capable team.
New York's made a few substitutions here. Galloway walks it across. Williams on the drive, puts it in. That's a two-pointer. He's 3 for 5 from the field.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Porzingis fires for 3. Monroe the rebound. Carter Williams into the front court. Terrific ball movement. Monroe on the drive, gets that one to drop.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Pass to the corner, throws it up from deep in the corner. Knocks down the three-pointer.
Oh, beautiful footwork right there to stay in bounds, rise up, and knock in the 3-ball.
Carter Williams bringing it up to the rim, able to put it in. And Greg Monroe with 6 points. There's a 6-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Converts on the inside.
The assist from number 2.
For the layup, and a nice finish at the basket. Pass to the corner. It'll count if it goes. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. The Knicks down by 4. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Friday after halftime.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose.
Hello again, and welcome back to Madison Square Garden for the second half. Jeff Van Gundy alongside me here tonight. Mike Breen on hand. New York's in another close ball game as we get set to start for the second half, but they did some nice things in that first half.
They're down, but they're in good position. I like what they did defensively in establishing a tone going into the second half.
Galloway kicks it out to the corner. Gets to the rim and scores.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense, one out that time.
Monroe hits the shot. He's 4 for 4 from the field.
Typically, that's not the shot you want the contestant to. It worked out this time.
Anthony for 2. And Carmelo Anthony with a nice play. He's got 7 points thus far.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Moving the ball around beautifully. Hits for 2. And Greg Monroe with 10 points.
The assist from number 31.
Galloway bringing it up here. Perfect entry pass. Porzingis rejected, and he's fouled. And after the foul, he'll get to the line.
His first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last.
Nope. First free throw won't go.
Substitutions, New York.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Building momentum, creating a bigger lead is critical going on into the next quarter.
Carter Williams draws the double. Middleton against Aflalo. Pretty pass. Sensational defense, sending that one back. Good finish inside.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy open 2-point jump shot.
Puts it up from downtown. Middleton, plenty of time. That's a 3-pointer. And Chris Middleton with a bucket from downtown.
The assist from number 5, Michael Carter Williams.
Pass to the corner. It'll count if it goes. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. New York's down by 8. We'll have more Friday night NBA from ESPN after the break. As we begin the fourth quarter, this one not over yet. The home team, what's the key for them to get this comeback?
It's one possession at a time. You've got to string good possessions together at both ends of the floor.
Nice ball movement. The catch and fire away from downtown. Aflalo's 3-pointer off the mark. To Middleton. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. To the rim. That's good for 2. 10-point lead for the Bucks.
And what an offensive display we're seeing here today as they continue to wear out the net with all of their scoring.
Calderon with a touch, puts it in.
Made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3-ball.
Sends it to the corner. Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Out of bounds, it'll be Bucks ball. Jeff, we've been treated to some terrific action so far in this game.
And what you're seeing here is both teams being very unselfish with the basketball. The assist total in this game is remarkable for both teams.
Carter Williams on the drive, trying to keep that ball in bounds. Oh, and he throws it away. Milwaukee's leading New York by a score of 27-20. Goes for the 3-pointer, knocks it down. 4-point game.
For 3.
Nice move down the lane. Hit him in the act, and he'll head to the line.
Smart basketball. Get the ball to your best free throw shooters. Draw the contact. Build your cushion of this late fourth quarter lead.
It's one of two to up the lead to 5. And we'll have a 20-second timeout.
When you're in a two-possession game, you don't really need to do anything special to get back in it. All you need to do is execute out of the timeout, get a score, and then have your defense lock in and lock down, get a stop, and then get out on the break.
Robin Lopez is checked in again. From downtown, Calderon's three-point shot. Whoa. Oh, terrific defense picks off the pass.
They couldn't have picked a worse time to cough it up, Mike.
Three-pointer. It's good. Two-point game.
3 points.
Half a minute remains in the game. New York's down by 2. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Knicks ball. And a timeout taken late here in the 4th.
Hey, you're down the stretch of a close game. You come out of a timeout. You don't need a 3 right here. Yeah, if a three-point shot opens up, great. But if not, what you want to do is create the quickest score you can by attacking the basket.
Calderon against Carter Williams. Counting, plus the foul.
Are you kidding me? You're allowing guys to dunk it in your face and you're just touch fouling them? You can't let that guy get his hands above his shoulders. You've got to prevent the basket at all costs.
As we wind down this game, timeout called here in the 4th.
You're down late in the game, one possession game. What you need to do is not waste time. You've got to catch it and attack the basket, and then take the first quality shot you get.
To do it there, they stop the clock with the foul.
They're in an enviable position right now. Up 1, 2 free throws. You make them both. You give yourself a 3-point lead, and you just have to defend the 3-point line at the other end of the floor.
He hits 2 free throws, so they extend the lead to 3. As we wind down the 4th, there's a timeout. To Middleton. He's got 6 points in this game. Bang! Clutch three-pointer. And a timeout taken here in the final stages of this game. Blows past his man. To the rim. Knocks it down. It's a 2-point game.
Basketball's a game of runs. And this game has been no exception. It's been back and forth, and it's giving the fans the kind of up and down, back and forth action that keeps them interested.
This could tie it. And that's it. Time runs out. The final score is 33-31. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night